your Alaska Link weather for Juneau and Southeast.
We're moving our way into the new year, but looking back at least December here, as we still need to work in our Tuesday numbers. But overall, preliminary numbers are noting here that we've had overall near seasonal snowfall conditions, although it was very snowy to start off the month. And then we turned to the rainy conditions that allowing for our precipitation here for the end of the month to just sit over about 7.5 inches with an above average temperature. Now, overall, none of these numbers are creating any records on the board or not even sitting in top 10 overall. Closer to more of the middle ground of seasonable conditions that we've seen on the record book. Now, here as we roll our way though into the new year is that we are dealing with more of these bright and cold conditions, especially as we still will be noting sometimes of those gusty winds that will create some of those cold wind chills. Now, we will see as we head into the weekend forecast, we are going to bring in a possibility of some snow as temperatures still stay below the freezing mark, but we'll start to see some warming move in, which is then going to transition us over back to that wet weather pattern for next week. So we'll enjoy a few quiet days, though we're definitely going to have to keep an eye on the wind and the cold conditions. Now, for our Tuesday, high tide is occurring for our Wednesday, excuse me, we are seeing high tide occur at the 2:16 mark in the morning hours and then 1:40 into the afternoon. As we step throughout the day, temperature-wise, we are staying settled just around the 20s. We note that our average high temperature is actually closer to our average low for this time of the year. So with those cooler temperatures, as we typically have an average high of 34 to start off January. Now, throughout the day, we are generally seeing those clear skies in place. So sounding pleasant, a little chilly, but what's going to make it feel even colder is the times of some wind gusts. Now, it's not going to be blustery all day. Every hour will we see these gusts, but at points there will be some potential of developing under these 30 to even some 40-mile-per-hour gusts. And we especially will note that here through the far northern panhandle here in the northern corner, where areas of Haines through Juneau, even down towards Sitka and into Wrangell, will we have maybe some isolated gusts that could be strong, but the strongest here is that outflow that is moving over areas of Haines and Juneau. That could be the strongest. That also then pulling those cooler wind chills in. And we will see that this wind does stay at least a bit gusty into our Thursday, and we do ease the wind. However, we still see that nice northwesterly wind all the way through Sunday, or northeasterly wind there through Sunday, which is going to keep us with those cooler below freezing temperatures. 6 hours and 33 minutes of daylight, as we are noting that the darker nights are definitely allowing for us to see some of the aurora that is ongoing, as there is a storm. So if you want to see those lights, make sure to venture out, as we do have some nice clear skies to be able to see that. Those clear skies, though, will continue to feed into those cold temperatures at least through Saturday, and then starting Sunday is when we will bring into the chance for some snow showers, but quickly transition precipitation type, as we will be climbing those temperatures into next week.